My name is Juliana Rolfs, and I'm doing an artist presentation on Pee-wee's Playhouse. Pee-wee's Playhouse is an American comedy television series that aired from 1986 to 1990, starring Paul Reubens as Pee-wee Herman. Here you can see just the goofy and wacky nature and the childlike nature of the show. And it just gives you some insight more to the show, where you could see like the puppetry and just the design behind everything. And how it's just like how if you were to allow a child to design a show, that's probably what they would make, to be honest. And then it also incorporates, besides puppetry, animation, chroma key, which is also green screen. They use stock footage, claymation. And then they don't just stop at that, at those visual forms of media. They bring in auditory forms of art as well. They incorporate a theme song, which is credited to Ellen Shaw, but performed by Cyndi Lauper. And then each episode contains a carefully created soundtrack with both pop and rock musicians. And here's a clip of the theme song. And the intro showcases some claymation, some set design, also some green screen, some video animation. Just gives you good insight into the show.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
And pull yourself up a chair. Let the fun begin. It's time to let down your hair. Pee-wee's short and tight. So spend something invited. So wacky. Pee-wee's Playhouse. There's a crazy rhythm coming from Puppet Land. Dirty to a cool cat, tricky baby, or the puppet bear. You got a couple of talking fish, and the genie who grants a wish. Calling exclusive at Pee-wee's Playhouse. Chloe's spinning, Mr. Windows winning, horse Harry's flying by. Flowers are singing, the picture phone is ringing, and the dinosaur family goes hi. Mr. Kite soaring, Conky's still soaring, there's a flashing magic screen. The countess is so classy, Bear's kind of sassy, a nuttier establishment you've ever seen. Spend the day with Pee-wee and you'll see what we mean.
Come on!
Get out of bed, there'll be no more napping.
Wake up!
Cause we're sitting in a place where anything can happen. Now we giving you fair warning. It's gonna be that kind of morning. We're being wacky. We're getting nutty. Flying cuckoo at Pee-wee's Playhouse.
And then Pee-wee's Playhouse is considered the art project that happened to get on TV. This is just due to the intricate details of the set and the complexity that was required to create such a masterful creation. Almost every object is not just simply an object. So we have this character. I'm going to show you a few of the characters. This is Cherry. Next is Zombie and Globy, and then there's Flory and Mr. Window. That's just a few of them. There's tons more characters, but just a few to give you an idea of the puppetry and the design behind them and how they're all moving elements and not just things that are simply in place. Then here are a few images from the set that show you like the inside of the house. There you can see Cherry, Mr. Window, there's the door. And then you have another one of the characters entering through the door. You even see part of the robot's arm. And then this is just a broader perspective of the set design required to produce this show.
What we see here is a side-by-side with the original standard def on the left and the new HD output on the right. And you see all the new good detail. The herringbone and the pinstripes of the suit are so detailed, and now we're going to be able to preserve that. And the busy sets, the sets were so incredible, flair all over the place. And now you're going to be able to pick out Mrs. Steve's dress in the stool in season 4.
And then, of course, this masterful creation would not have been possible without all the artists. 2 of the main artists who gained most of the recognition would be Wayne White and then Gary Panter. There's also tons more, just to name a handful. There's Prudence Fenton, Phil Trumbo, Mark Mothersbaugh, Rob Zombie, Craig Bartlett, Nick Park, Richard Golozowski, Rick Heisman. That's just a few to name, just to show who created and who is behind the art that is seen in the show.